Hello, everyone. Um, Welcome to my channel. My name is Jules, and if you are joining me here on this live stream, you are one of my jewels. So today I kind of decided to do a spontaneous stream. Um, just, I was sitting at work thinking, what should I do when I get home? Um, thinking what to do for dinner. And I said, you know what, I haven't done a live stream since Sunday. I know I did a video yesterday. So, decided to do a live stream. I always have fun. I know many regulars come back, and we have a good time talking. Um, Today we can just talk about life in general, since it's a spontaneous thing. I don't have a specific topic to talk about. Um, Today I did decide. Hey Jamel, how's it going? How are you? Oh, you know what? I have to check my email, um, and I will send you an email back, and we can talk about it because you did, win the stuff. So we can do that. Just did a spontaneous stream tonight. Just see how things are going with my viewers. Anybody that's joining me here, thank you for joining the channel. Um, my name is Jules, and whenever you join me here, you are one of my treasures. I'm great. I just got off of work. In fact, you can see I kept my work shirt on. Decided to do. I was going to do some red, so I said I did have my red work polo, and um, I decided to do red makeup. So I've been doing a lot of red lately, so just want to have some fun. Um, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep my work clothes on for tonight. I don't know how. Well, right now it's just you on Jamel. I work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, so you can see the logos on there. Um, so I see someone else is in here. Welcome to the stream. You're on live with Jules, and my friend Jamel is in here. Actually, Jamel, right now I'm not hungry. I'll probably eat after the stream. I can stay up a little late tonight. Tomorrow's a pretty easy day at work. I may have a lot of patients, but they're all telehealth patients, so I get to call them on the phone and send the doctor a little quick instant message that they're ready for him, and go from there. So what I'll do is we can stream for a couple hours, then we can then I'll eat. I'll make something quick. I was gonna make some pork chops, but I didn't defrost them. I'll save those for tomorrow. Or yeah, I'll save them for tomorrow, or actually cook them for over the next couple of days. I do have to go a little bit on diet. I think my trip to California, I gained some weight. I'm gonna blame it on that, but yeah, I think since I moved here and been able to cook for myself, it's been I cook and eat a lot more. So I think I need to start losing some weight. I need to get back out and work out. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Drinking my Arnold Palmer. How is everybody today? I'm pretty much done with my week at work. Yeah, what do you do, Jamel? What brand or what department? I'm a nurse for them. Oh, that's cool. Every department is important. You're probably logistical, and logistics are very important. Hey, Alice. Um, Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, remember you said you were taking a trip somewhere. And how do you plan on getting the food to me, Jamel? So, Jamel, are you part of the family, part of the LGBTQ family? Sometimes I have this uh, um, lapse. I know you're one of my frequent flyers here. I should know. Um, and Alice, I hope you have fun there in Canada. Everyone, welcome to the stream. Feel free to join in on the conversation here. We're just talking life in general. Got a couple of my subscribers here. If you are new here and here for the first time, feel free to talk with us. I'll probably be on live for about 2 hours. And um, and you know we're flexible on what we talk. Today there's no planned topic, so you know we can go any which way we want. Saturday we're doing a special live stream. A few of my subs and I came up with it. On Sunday we came up with several topics we do want to speak about in the next few weeks. But Sunday, we came up with one for Saturday's live stream. So Jamel, you're in the Army, from what I understand? Ah, okay, I get it. Thank you. So Jamel, are you part of the LGBTQ family? I don't think you answered my. I like I said, I can't remember. Um, Everyone is welcome in here if you are a subscriber. And remember, if you like this channel, please hit a like, subscribe down below, and please put comments in at any time. Lena, how are you today? I'm doing good. um, got three of my good subscribers here. I love all of you. So yeah, actually this is a work shirt, Lena. It's I decided to wear it. It's usually my Friday shirt, but I no longer work on Fridays. I do 410s. I work Monday through Thursday, and we do. So I wore it today to work, and I said, you know what, I'm going to keep it on. I like my polo. Actually, what's kind of funny is I bought larges, and before transitioning, I would wear extra large, but I started buying larges, and then I started transitioning, and things are starting to show through these at work. So that's why I had to start buying the camis, so certain things will flatten out, like the the nipple will kind of, because those really protrude sometimes, and like right now I came home, I did put on my push-up bra. So And I thought I'd have some fun with the red makeup, Lisa. Thank you, Jamel. I was like hearing from you too. Jamel, I just got your comment. Thank you. Yeah, Lena, it was kind of a spontaneous thing. I was at work. I think it was during lunchtime, and I saw my friend Colaberry on a live stream, and I said, you know, I should do one tonight. I'm trying to do more and more. I think it's cool to network with people. Like, look, I've got 3 of you that here that are some of my favorite people to stream with. You know, another thing I like to, because why I did, you know, putting on my, keeping my work clothes on. I thought it would be cool to see what I would look like in my work clothes if I went to work as my true self. I'm not out at work yet, so I would like to see, you know, I just want to see how I would look as a woman at work. So, and since I was wearing the red, I thought it would go great with red lipstick. I even did red eyeshadow. The pants I'm wearing are black, so, you know, with the black winged eyeliner, it looks great. It looks fantastic. I love it, girl. You give me so many compliments there, Jamel. Well, I hope you do too, Alice, and be careful. Be safe. Give my thoughts. You know, that whole prep thing, I like that it's no prep. I think that's the way to prove that, you know, you are the winner. When I first started seeing certain other racers come out and they wanted to prep the road, I thought that was wrong. So, you know, your burnout should be what you do, and then that gets you your grip. Hello, everyone. I see there's 5 of you out there. I know I'm talking to 3 of my regulars in here, Lena, Jamel, and Alice. So, you know, just feel free to join in on the conversation. We're just having a casual conversation. There's really no specific topic today. I will give some updates as to some of the ones we are doing in the coming future. Like this Saturday, we will be talking cosplay. Like what I'm gonna give at least my top 10 cosplay costumes I would get. Another one I want to do, and it's probably going to end up being a series when I started doing a lot of the breakdown to it. I want to do a series about love you too. I love all of you on here. Jamel, love all your compliments. So one of the other things that I'm really going to have to break down, and it's something that I have to do a lot of research in. Well, I'm going to give my experience, how I got in, break it down as to, you know, history of it, and then, you know, show some comparisons, why a lot of reasons why I'm coming now, following and coming out. So I'm going to be talking about high demand religions. I did, when I was born, I was brought up a Catholic. I went to Catholic school, everything. But in my 20s, I converted to being a Mormon. Most people know it. And so I do want to break down the church. I've been watching a lot of um, actually, Jamal, I'm probably just going to break down and do what I always say. It's the Mexican grilled cheese. I'm going to make some quesadillas. Um, I'm going to do something on high demand religions. I'm going to review the Mormon church, how I got in, what led me to it. And I've been watching a lot of people, how they break it down. I'm going to talk about what's called the bite model and how it can be categorized as a cult. And we can and then that'll be there for you, and you can always examine different organizations you belong to see if they land in the same thing, because it doesn't just have to be a faith, a church, or anything. It can be like certain business models. A lot of MLM businesses are in itself a type of cult, because they kind of make you, they put something in your head, they kind of bring it in, and then you get sucked into following their rules and stuff. So there's a lot of ways you can break this down. So like I said, I'm gonna go into a high demand religion I was in, and show, and break it down for everybody. I see that, Jamel. Like I said, I'm just gonna make something simple tonight, Jamel, as far as dinner. Um, well, where do you live, Jamel? I don't know. Alice, you shouldn't be nervous about carrying a purse. If you're um, showing yourself as a woman and going out as a woman, uh, there's no reason to get nervous. You're being yourself. Um, you know, so just do what you need to do. I just bought one the other day. I bought it at the Salvation Army thrift store. They were on sale. I got it for like $4. It's a nice, cute little, can be a little handbag, or it has, so it can be a purse. Um, okay, I have chicken in my freezer. The only thing I want to do is I'm gonna probably save it for next week. And when I get paid on my paycheck, I'm gonna probably get some mole sauce and make mole. That sounds pretty good. If not, I can make mole enchiladas also. I did barbecue ribs this weekend. I think I did a whole rack. Those were good. I've mastered those. Um, and then the last couple of days, I did some bratwurst. So I made sure to eat, like two, and then another one is just not, because sometimes I'll be so hungry and I come home and eat, and I could eat all of them, but no, I'm cutting down. Oh, well, that's cool. I mean, sometimes we can't make it to everything. Okay, Nebraska. Um, well, that's good, Alice. You should spend time with family. That's why I was gone for the past week. I did meet my friend in California, Jamel. Um, and we went and stayed with my family, and then just toured the entire San Diego County. And yes, Jamel, that's where I'm from. I grew up in San Diego. I saw her. That's how I got the idea to start to do the live tonight. I think I was on lunch and I opened up my phone to YouTube and I noticed she was on live and I was like, I probably should do more live streams. Like I have fun with them. I have all of you that come on here regularly, and we talk. Um, it- you know, um, and it's always a good way to get to know people. Friday, I am gonna try to do mine a little later, like about the maybe this like at 6 o'clock my time, which is 5 Western, Central. It's 7, 8 on the West Coast. What I'm gonna do Friday is I actually want to go down here in New Mexico. We have a little what they call it. It's a transgender resource center, and I want to go and um, just check out what they have and ask about a few resources. Um, I want to start changing my gender markers on my documents, uh, and also um, start, you know, like on my driver's license. I do have to get the new driver's license, which is called the Real ID. I know they're doing it throughout the states, so when I get that, I want to make sure my gender markers changed. Okay, that was cool of you. Yeah, that would have been cool. I spent a lot of time in the Riverside and actually San Bernardino area. When I was in high school, a lot of my time was spent in Riverside, actually in Upland, California. We would go on the weekends, and what we would do is we would go to the Pipeline Skate Park and ride it on our bikes. I was big into BMX freestyle, and when I started, once I got a truck, and back in the 80s, it was big about, the mini trucks. I did have a lifted Nissan hardbody, and I would take it to a lot of shows, and a lot of the shows would be Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino County, oh, and Orange counties, um, and San Diego alike also. So I know all of that area, Southern California. That's cool that he did that, Alice. Oh, so your mother-in-law watched the baby. That's cool. Did you have fun on that girls' night out? I need to find some female friends and have a girls' night out. Um, well, that's good. You're awesome, Lena. You're cool. Which lifted Silverado? Yeah, the traffic's bad. I know. That's one of the things, but it's getting like that everywhere. Is she feeling better there, Alice? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's important for them to get nice and healed up, and clean. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I don't know if I saw that one. Janelle, I moved out of Florida in 2000. I moved to Florida in 2000. I'm sure it did. Sometimes you just need to get out. Me, what I do is sometimes I'll just go out and about. I'll jump in the car, go for a drive. Like last Friday was a big, um, a big day. Like I said, I went out to several stores and passed, and went in the store. Nobody questioned anything as far as gender stuff like that. Didn't get clocked. It was wonderful. I live in New Mexico, Janelle. Oh, I hate to say this, but I'm not big into the squatty trucks. Um, I like lifted trucks, and the big thing I've noticed, and I guess it's due to my age. Um, it's I don't like how people lift these trucks. Like nowadays, some of them are lifting them up to. The other day, I was seeing one online. It was what 35 inches of lift, had 52s on it, yet, and that one looked decent because it had nice meaty tires. And while other people will lift them up about the same height, we'll put some boggers on it, but they're low profile boggers. Me, like, my next truck that I would get, I'm gonna look for it. I call it my unicorn because they're hard to find. I don't know if you've ever heard of a Ford Centurion. Um, there was only about 12,000 made, and those were, very rare vehicles, and I would probably just do a small lift, put it on like 36s at the most, with plenty of tire, make it functional, and I would make it. I would try to make a little survival theme to it, and and you know, and give it like the functions of what a survival truck would do. Have a nice winch front and back on it. Have a nice rooftop racks, and put spare tires up there, lighting all around. Um, so that's cool, Alice. Something, and I want something that's going to be truly functional off road. And I know I'd want something diesel. Like I'm saying, I would want something diesel, a 7.3 liter four stroke in it. And, because in the end, if we ever have a crisis where there's no gas, diesel engines can run on good old peanut oil. In fact, the original diesel engine was built for the World's Fair to run on peanut oil. My day at work was good. It was actually kind of strange. At one point, I had 4 patients not show up, so that was strange. And I got to finally work with my new doc, so I got to know, been getting to know him. I've worked with him yesterday and today, and tomorrow's going to be easy. It's telehealth. In other words, are all phone appointments. So I just call the vet on the phone and go from there. Lena, are you still out there? You've been quiet. I know you're usually the quiet one in the background. Thank you, Alice. Now, I know you're there. I know you're always in the background. I know. I was big into trucks in high school in my 20s, and I still like them. I'd rather have a truck than a car. They're versatile. The car I'm talking about is actually a sport utility vehicle, and um, it was built by a special company that made what they call van conversions. And they would take a four-door truck and the back of a Bronco, like the OJ style Bronco, and they would, cut the front off of a truck. They would merge them together and make this four-door Bronco that actually had a removable top. Yeah, Florida is not a good place there, Janelle. Um, Most of GM cars now are built in Mexico. I heard that they're bringing back I heard rumors today that they're bringing back the Firebird, the fire chicken, as they call it. Well, Alice, one of my favorite things actually is not so much a dress. And actually, I bought one, but the zipper was broken. It was a long black skirt. So imagine if I were wearing this top with a nice long black skirt that goes down to my ankles. I think it would look fabulous. I love long black skirts. I don't know why. And I could probably tell you why. An appointment for what, Janelle? At this time, I don't know if I'm ready for something like that. I love the compliments, but I just came out of a bad marriage. Jamal, are you? Another question is, are you male or female? Because yes, I'm a transgender woman, but being a transgender woman, I'm also a lesbian because I love women. Yes, it would be great, Lena. I think that would be awesome. We can. So, Lena, as far as like me, some of the things I buy, as you can see, to work, I'm very conservative. Being a nurse, you would think I'd be wearing scrubs all the time. I do have many pairs of scrubs, and I do have variants of colors. Uh, they don't have a uniform for us. Now, one of the things, like, I always wear a polo shirt to work because I've bought many of these at work. I spend about $30 per polo, and they do have the logo for the Department of Veterans Affairs. So I, to me, it seems, you know, okay to wear them. And I was talking with one of the assistant managers today, and she says that's the big thing. If you do wear regular clothes, that they are VA sanctioned. And like my pants, they're like EMS, EMT style pants. Uh, and they go well with it. and that's how I dress for work, because it's comfortable and functional. Now here at home, I have many different styles. My styles range from here to here, so I can do very casual. I have t-shirts and jeans, um, to having I have a faux leather, um, you know, I have faux leather outfits. I have at least one dress. Well, and I did have that black top I did on, I believe it was Monday. I called it my Sith look because I was doing a black top with red. So, how about you, Lena? What kind of Do you have any questions for me? Yeah, and I have actually gotten comments on other videos because you know what um, I always get comments from certain. I've gotten them before. I don't say always, but I've gotten comments from people because a lot of my outfits I buy, I just buy them from Temu. I don't know if you've ever used the website. It's actually it's the clothing and it's shipped straight from China, and they're very inexpensive. Um, and so they're very inexpensive, and I like to buy from there because they're just mailed straight to my house. It'd be like buying off of Amazon because a lot of clothes on Amazon are coming off of there. Well, good, Lena. I'm glad that you're feeling comfortable. And like I've been trying everything. I don't know if any of you have seen me. I have this gold like little tank top that's faux leather also. I like how that looks. There's a little liquidator store I found here, and they sell stuff from Shein. It's either been returned or I don't know what, but and and it's like $3 an outfit or an item, or 2 for $5. So they also have Target closeouts there and some Amazon, but um, I've gotten great deals there. Uh, I don't know, this weekend maybe I can wear one of them. I know I've worn it on the channel before, and I like one side of my closet's my women's clothes, one side's like my work clothes, and pretty much my you could call it a gender neutral clothes because I can wear t-shirts and still dress female because they're gender neutral. But I have a real cool outfit I found there one time. It was kind of spontaneous that I bought it. Um, and that's cool, Janelle. Um, Send me a picture on an email one day. Um, so I found this cute little outfit, and it was like it's like a it's like a halter top like coat, and then another thing I think I'd ordered off of Temu. I'd gotten this little bustier, and it's black, and it's got leather print here in the middle. Not leather print, but leopard print. I love animal prints. I used to have a wonderful like leopard print dress, and that's at that time I was still living with my ex, and she found a lot of my stuff and threw it out. Or actually, she said, "Well, you can put it in the garage, tape up the box, and no big deal. And then, so then she went and opened it one day, and I think I put one of her a cute dress that she had in there and threw it all out. So I had three real nice wigs there too, three that were like real hair wigs. They were expensive ones. Luckily, I hadn't paid for them. A friend had bought them for me. I hope that your race with him goes well. Some of the other items I like to do are just like casual dresses. I have like one long dress. It's teal. If you watch my when Colaberry and I talked, that's my teal dress. It's long sleeve, and it goes like down to just above my knees. It's a it's a casual dress, but it's probably one of my formal ones. I also have a few other tops. I have some just plain T-shirts from Walmart, and well, isn't that a coincidence? Mine's on the 1st. So that's up to you. What should you wear under your racing suit? Well, I'm not worried about that nonsense anymore, Lena. I'm glad I got out of what I was in. Now I'm in a place where I can come, and like I said, I'm not out at work yet, so I can now come home. And one of the first things I like to do is change. I like to, because it's really dysphoric when you're not, being yourself. So I come home and I put on something to be me. And especially when I get, if I get really done up, I'm like, what else should I do instead of just sit around and watch TV? I'm like, I have to go on my channel for my treasures. I think it's fantastic. I love coming on here. It's fabulous to talk to all of you. Yeah, it is. It is my safe space. Trust me, it's safe. Um, if anybody were to come in here, it's safe. Um, that's not invited. Um, which actually I'm planning to do. Actually, that's going to be coming up in some upcoming videos. I do want to you know talk about some. Uh, I'll just be straight up. I back my Second Amendment right, and I do own some firearms, and I think that one of the biggest things why we have a lot of injuries from them, or even shootings from them, is that it is because people are not taught how to use them properly. So I think I am gonna do a video showing that they are safe when they're used for the proper things. Mine have only shot paper. Thank you, Lena. You're always so positive. Um, so how about everybody else? What kind of clothing or outfits do you have? Let's talk a little fashion. We can even talk makeup. I wish I could add pictures into here and show how much mine has changed when I first started doing it. Even when I moved here to my new place, man, my goodness, it was crazy how different I look to back then to now, I may do a video uh, and showing the differences, and and I figured out quickly that when it comes to makeup, less is more. Yes, at times I did do a few times when I did my eyeshadow was like two or three different colors, because I was like symbolizing. At that time, I was identifying as bise- bisexual, so I did like bisexuality colors. Um, but I found that it was hard for me to gravitate towards men at all. So uh, I found, like everybody I checked out, it's always a woman. So it was definitely now that I'm now that I'm a woman and figured out I'm a woman, I'm a total lesbian. So and that actually one of my friends that's a lesbian said that to me. She's all, you should probably start, you know, that's the way you should. That should be your sexuality. Yes, I would say that too. Lena, I kind of do both because obviously to work, I do have to do a very gender neutral outfit. As I like this polo, obviously it can be used either male or female. I had it on as obviously my male self today. It had cargo pants, kind of like what you see firefighters and paramedics wear. Um, I still have them on actually, and they're made by a company called 511 Tactical. They're very expensive, but they're they're functional for what I do, and I can carry a lot of gear in them, which I really don't have to because right now I work primary care, but I like them. Yeah, and I like androgynous things because I can go to work with something androgynous. Nobody knows that I'm wearing it because I'm female. So like right now underneath, I'm using like a gray cami also as support because at work, um, this cami is also, it's got like bra straps up here, and instead of like a tank top, strap, it's got like tank top like bra straps, and you can just tighten them, cinch it down so the girls can be cinched down a little more, because when you just have them hanging there when you're transitioning, it can be a little painful or bothersome. And then if you hit them against the wall, oh boy, they hurt. Like at this time, you know. And you're right on that, Lena. Everything should be on how you're feeling. Like today, I said I felt like coming and showing how I dress to work, and actually, it helps me visualize what I would look like as my true self at work. So I think I did. I just wanted. I keep wanting to have fun with my outfits. Trying different things. I'll do another outfit with a different color shirt another day. I think tomorrow I'm going to wear a black shirt to work. Um, that's why the other day I was on Monday when we after we had talked about doing the cosplay thing. I looked in my closet and I was looking like, what shirt should I wear? I'm like, oh, I haven't worn this black one. And then when I started doing my makeup, I'm like, oh, I got an idea. I'm like, let's make it really dark, um, and do the red eyeshadow that day also with it, and do the red lipstick, and that's why I said it was like a Sith look. And so I like to vary things up, just like you do. I like to switch it up. That's cool. Alice, about repainting your car. Yes, Lena, it is great to have options. Maybe one is next transition Tuesdays. I'll come on in a swimsuit, or maybe even on the weekend. This is my newest swimsuit. I have two swimsuits. I have an all yellow one, and I have this one. Um, and this one I just bought. I like it because it's like fish scale and it's got like a rainbow look to it. This would look great and it would look fabulous with my rainbow wig, I bet you. Okay, so Alice, I already have four, actually five stick-on bras. Uh, oh, but you're talking about the cover-up because it did get a little seen. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that maybe next Transition Tuesday or maybe on one of my, well, we can do it for one of the live streams this weekend, maybe Sundays or something. What do you think, Lena? You pick it up. Um, so yeah, it's what I'm gonna do, Alice, is I have already looked at new bras, and I found kind of like what I'm wearing right now. It's a little bit of a push-up one, but it has obviously it has straps up this way because I'm wearing a polo, and you know it would be seen. But I'm gonna get a strapless one. I found them. Temu has a lot of them, and they're like $4 a pop. So I'll probably order like two of them on the next order. I do have another order coming in. Maybe it'll be in by Friday. And we could do it like a little haul order, uh, haul like video. You think so? A Rainbow Transition Tuesday? I can do that. I'll do it for next one. Um, so as you guys saw this week, I went on 4 months on 4 months now on hormones. Tonight is my last pill of this prescription, so that'll be 4 full months on it. Uh, I'm actually gonna miss the dose tomorrow because I work till 5:30. My doctor's office, the pharmacy there closes before that, so I'm gonna have to wait till Friday to go get my prescription. So I will start on my 5th month of hormones on Friday, which will be exciting. You know, at least that won't be a long like detransition period, as they call it. If it were like more than a week, I would say, yeah, I'd be detransitioning. So I would, you know, I would say that's, yeah, I know, 5 months already going my 5th month. That's that's awesome. That'll mean the next month. The previous time I transitioned, I transitioned for 6 months, but everybody's favorite governor, and you know who I mean, decided to stick his, you know, you know, to stop certain people from prescribing it. I was going to Planned Parenthood, and they were doing a very good job with the, you know, giving me hormone replacement therapy. And what he did is he said that you had to see a you had to see a medical doctor. You couldn't see a nurse practitioner. Then it had to be a face-to-face appointment. They could not be done over. And this was in the middle of. I had started in the middle, still towards the end of the pandemic, and and so they he canceled that. They couldn't even be phone appointments, and they had to be with a medical doctor. Yes, he is. Um, I mean, there's only one thing that he's ever done right, and that was after Hurricane Ian. He got the power up very, very fast in that part of Florida I lived in. So I mean, that's about, he lit a fire under the electric company because they were only using 6% of the manpower in the area that I lived in. And there are plenty of contractors out there. Plenty. Wow, ladies, we're jamming on this live stream. It's going great. Love it. Love you girls. It seems like we've already been on here for an hour. We just hit an hour. Yeah, Alice, that's awesome. Congratulations. I can't wait till I hit a year. I was starting to do some research today because Friday I'm gonna start making some calls to my insurance company about starting some procedures um, to start my transition process. Like I said, one of the first things I want done is bottom surgery, but I do have to save at least 2 weeks of sick time or vacation time for that. So uh, if not more, because you have some recovery time when it comes to that. And from when I was actually watching Samantha Lux on YouTube on the way home. I kind of turn it on, put it over the Bluetooth system, and then she says, "Don't get a breast augmentation until like you're 2 years in at least, um, because that's about 2 to 3 years is when the breast stop growing." Well, yes, I welcome everybody to be open on the channel. Alice, now, like I know Colaberry and I have both kind of expressed this. Yeah, we've gotten some, some trolls lately. And the big thing is the thing I say to trolls is thank you, because they only increased um, a channel in my the traffic on my channel. I'm sorry, I was going to say that backwards. And maybe thinking in Spanish for a moment. But they increased the traffic on my channel, because when the troll comes in, that goes onto their YouTube algorithm, which then goes to people they might know that are part of the LGBTQIA family, and then they open it up and they may become subscribers, and it goes on and on. Well, that's all I can say. I can just say thank you to them, because all it does is increase my viewership. And the more people that come and view, the more that will, will subscribe. Right now we're teetering at 120, we're at 119. You know, so, hopefully we'll get up there. My goal is, right now my next goal is 255. I think I already know what my giveaway will be at 255. So we'll see. So I got you going, huh, Lena? You're talking. So and I showed you girls my red boots the other day, right? I have some big, almost knee-high faux red leather boots. I have some like, and then I also have kind of like you could say like the Hercules type style sandals in red. I also have some pretty cool low heel shoes, and they're black with little like Day of the Dead skulls on them. Those are cool. So I like to vary things up, and then I have my Vans and my running shoes. Those are very androgynous. Uh, when it comes to like um, tennis shoes, they say if you're non-binary or bisexual or really anything LGBTQ, if you don't have a pair of Vans or Converse. Well, for me, it's Vans. I've been wearing Vans since I was in the 5th grade. So, that's like what, 43 years now. So there's no, I'd like to get some like really like if Vans would make some that are like knee high, I think that would be cool. That'd be fabulous. Um, I also have good old, well, as hiking boots, my hiking boots are actually medic boots or the same type of boots the cops wear. I find them comfortable. They're great to run in. They're as easy to run in as a pair of Nikes. And see, Alice, I'm not afraid to play on the edge like that. I would totally buy some stripper style shoes. Um, Eventually, once I get really good on heels, I will get some stilettos. Um, I love my ankle boots. These are some of my favorite to wear. Um, I need to get a black pair, and I don't know, maybe a gray pair, some in the neutral colors, so I can just change them up with any outfit. But a friend of mine told me to get a pair of these, and that they look, they're easy to walk in, to learn. Because she said, start with longer heels. The same with my ankle boots, and yeah, I like those. I totally love them. Um, so you like your Chuck Taylors, huh? Yeah, those ankle boots. Actually, I got those at Walmart. I remember my first shopping trip to Walmart when I moved here. It was like $300, but it was because I had to get home goods. I had to get um, I bought those, and then bought some clothes too, some female clothes, I should say, and I bought groceries and stuff. I'm starting to find better deals at a lot of things like my Arnold Palmer's. I go to dollar store and like this is 99 cents at work. So, but what's nice about getting this one at work is um, I have a card, a special little card, and all it does is I slide it through like a credit card, but it's called electronic payroll deduction. So I never have to pay a bill. It just kind of comes out of my check. Um, I'm trying to be a little sparingly on that. I'm trying to spend less at the Veterans Canteen store, is what they call it, because it can get expensive. Um, it is made by Arizona, but it's called an Arnold Palmer. Do you know what an Arnold Palmer is, Alice? It's named after, first of all, it is named after a golf player. I don't want to. I'm sure some of it's wearing off on my straw, so I want to look the best for my treasures out there, you three. Um, so if you don't know what an Arnold Palmer is, it is made by Arizona Iced Tea. And what it is, there's a golf player, and his favorite thing to do at the golf course was he liked iced tea. And whenever you have iced tea, there's always lemon in it. Um, and um, So what he used to do at the golf course, he would order half iced tea, half lemonade, and they were mixed. So eventually, he noticed that a lot of sports athletes would have names of drinks named after them, or many things named after them, and he said, I need something named after me. And so eventually, if you go to a restaurant and ask for an Arnold Palmer, they'll know what it is, and they'll just mix half of their sweet tea with half lemonade, and it's fantastic. This one's that Arizona. See, it is Arizona. Um, does it says it right there, half and half, but it's light. But if you get like sweet tea, if you get like, say, a lot of when I used to work at regular doctor's offices, not the VA, the the drug reps would bring, like, sometimes they would bring Chick-fil-A, and they bring those bags or gallons of sweet tea and lemonade. I would make my own Arnold Palmer, and with them, they're much sweeter. Um, I gotta figure out. What do you think, girls? In time, should I do some Botox? I want my upper lip up a little more. I do need to learn how to line it, overlip it. Um, yes, Lena. So, Lena, what do you think? Should I? I need to overline my lip a little bit. The thing is, it's like other times I've tried it. Um, it's come out grossly exaggerated. If you were to look at some of my old videos or pictures, they would, you would notice that I was a beginner at it. Sometimes I just try to do it by kind of, just bring my lips together, and it comes out a little more natural that way. When they get overlined naturally. So let me check this. It's kind of funny. When I do my shorts, they're sent to me as suggestions for me to watch. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, Botox is really just something they inject into your lips to make it look bigger. Um, I saw that they drink sweet tea and moonshine. Um, Now, surgery-wise, when it comes, when surgery-wise, my first surgery will be definitely bottom surgery. Um, Breast augmentation, I'm going to wait to see um, how big they get. Like I said, I'm already like past, like I'll say I'm at a A&a-half cup, because this is a B cup bra, and I'm filling it pretty good. And with only having 4 months, I'm sorry that. Yes, I had a friend that had a place that did Botox, and and this was when I was still in Florida, and he said he used to give my ex a very good price, and he said he used to get some done himself. One of the other people there in his clinic would do it. Um, but I'm thinking about doing some. I will do it over the weekend on my days off. I have a little like, it's kind of like a lip gloss, but it stimulates the blood vessels in the lips, and it kind of dilates them. So Your lips look a little bigger. It's called lip plumper, basically. Does sting a little bit when you put it on. It's almost like, I hope it's not nitroglycerin where it'll drop my blood pressure. Well, unless that's the thing. Like me, my whole family does not know it. My mom doesn't. I know my sister doesn't. My niece, nephew don't. But I'm sure my niece and my nephew watch YouTube, and so same with my daughter. Now my daughter knows I did cross dress in the past, so I'm sure she knows what I do. Um, but she does not know I'm trans. Uh, in time, I mean, she's hinted at things that I think she may have suspicions. I mean, I'm talking about a young lady that got a 5.45 GPA coming out of high school. So she's a sharp cookie. It's not like she's not going to pick up on things. Yes, they have to search trans. And then, Alice, wasn't it you that found me on Aaron's channel? And that's how I started really researching into being trans. I came on here and started. Oh, it wasn't you? Then I know there was someone else that did say um, it was Aaron's channel. If it's not you, I'm not sure who did. Uh, Trying to think of, Lena's always here. Um, and there was someone that found me that way. Um, but yeah, you start finding cool people that you like to watch. Um, and that's what I did. I just started watching trans videos. Um, I started watching Victoria Rose. I watched Samantha Lux. Actually, another one I like to watch. It's uh, Luna Rose. I like to watch it. Uh, what is it? A New Day with Aaron, and obviously, Cola Berry. Found I don't know how I happened to come across Cola Berry, or she found me, and yeah, I think she found my channel and then asked me to do the interview with her, and I heard, and we've been friends ever since. I think it was great. Yeah. I hope, and I want to meet some of these other transgender creators someday. I would love to have like a convention or a meeting of some sorts. I think it would be awesome. Yes, I noticed that, Alice. Yeah, and Lena, I watched Samantha Lux a lot. Um, Samantha, a lot of times, if I'm driving to work and one of my friends doesn't call me in the morning, I have a friend from Florida. She calls me every morning when she's on her way to work. I'm going to work. She goes in a little later, and now that I go in a little earlier, we're both driving to work. But before, I used to listen to Samantha Lux because her videos are a little, on the longer side, because she does a lot of trans advocacy. That's which I love about her. She brings up a lot of good topics, and they were great to listen to. And I listened to her, and Victoria Rose is great for a lot of tips, like makeup tips, like she was the one that taught me about, like one of the major things is to always be moisturizing. So I always have moisturizer around, as you can see, moisturizing lotions. I, and then some makeup tips I learned from her. Um, yeah, and Erin, as far as Erin, I think she is just such a positive person. I know she's had some struggles, but um, I'm glad she's feeling better. And whoever was trolling her it's not cool. I think that's not cool. You know, I find me and her will comment back and forth and always say positive things to each other. And I think she's a cool girl. I would like to hang out with her someday. That's nice that you're having help from your wife. I had a lot of help from a couple of friends become the woman I am. I had one friend in California that I went to high school with. For a while, she wanted to date me, and then I started telling her that I was trans, or that I liked cross dressing at that time. I told her, and then she suggested that maybe I should maybe start on hormones because she was starting on hormone patches. And I mean, she's a cisgender woman and she wanted to start dating. She knew I was having troubles with my ex. So she wanted to date and she wanted to move over to Florida. She was going to, and so on our houses, a bunch of stuff like that. Um, and then and then she decided that I was, when, we would have like a lesbian relationship. And then she decided that's not what she wanted. She didn't want to be a lesbian. So, but she, did wish me well. She bought me a bunch of my first clothes, and sure enough, um, and some wigs, the real nice wigs I had, she had bought them. Yes, that you do need to eat slower. I know, like, and me sometimes at certain places I like to order large quantity. So that's another thing. I just have to be graceful about eating it. Uh, Oh, I was gonna do that last night. I'm gonna do that. Let me do that Friday because after I finish this, I'm gonna, have to obviously, do a light dinner and then shower and then get ready for the uh, for work. Just to get ready for bed and then to go to work tomorrow. Um, hey, Lena, how about you? Any more about fashion? What do you want to know? You have any questions? Now, as you're saying, you found me on Samantha Lux. I don't know if I could ever. Well, I hope someday to be like Samantha Lux or Victoria Rose. They're two beautiful young transgender women, and of course, I'm not going to get as young as them again because I'm probably twice their age. I could be their mother, but I just want to be. I would love to be an advocate like Samantha and be able to give tips like Victoria Rose. Um, they're they're both fantastic at them at what they do. Um, Well, as far as jewelry, I do have um, this necklace. It was actually custom made for me a long time ago by um, by I guess my mother ordered it from a bunch of leftover gold she had. I do have a nice little red bracelet I bought at the canteen at the um, VA, and I have three rings that I like to wear mainly. Um, I thought one was right here. One is black. It's just like it looks like a almost like a washer or something. You know, like machinery washer, not a washing machine, but a like you would use like with tools. You know, a spacer, and it's just flat and round. But in the middle, it's got a little engraved groove, and it's if you look at it, it is a pride color. It's like rainbow. I have a ring that I wear on my thumb. It looks similar to that, the shape of it, but it has the green arrow symbol on it. As you know, I'm really big into archery. And then I have another ring. I used to wear it on my left ring finger, but it wasn't my wedding ring. It was just a ring that I bought for myself. And I'll wear it on my right ring finger nowadays sometimes. I hardly wear my rings lately, but it's got an arrow on it and signifies my love for archery. Um, and so it symbolizes my love for archery. Plus, that all of you know the symbolism of an arrow. I know I've talked about it 100 times on my channel, but it makes me to always make sure that I'm moving forward, even though things pull you back in time. You know. I also have like looks like it's a pearl necklace, but it looks like one that you would put on and fold over because it's very very long. My friend gave me that, and there's also one with like a red pendant. Um, yeah, that thumb ring. I heard that I there's a young lady I used to watch, and she was went I think on non-binary spectrum slash bisexual, and they say that bisexual people like to wear thumb rings, but I continue to wear that one. Lately, I haven't been wearing rings a lot. Uh, Now, one thing I do want to do, I want to finish. I actually want to sleeve this arm. I want to make a full arm tattoo sleeve. Um, nowadays it's more socially acceptable than before. For anyone to have them. So I do want to do a whole. I already have the designs. I kind of know what I want. Another person joined us in here. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Feel free to join in the conversation. We're kind of talking about some of our favorite attire or different fashion to wear, or clothes to wear. So if you want to join in, have any questions on what I like to wear, no big deal. At the VA we can. They're very flexible about it. VA is also very accepting of the LGBTQ community. Today they had I wish I could have participated in it or listened to it. They had a Teams video or meeting, which Teams it's like an online meeting, and it was about being for the prosthetics that the VA can give transgender people. So, for example, if I were a veteran and I went to the VA and I said, I'm transgender, and they did send me to say therapy. and and uh, and they could send me to the prosthetics department. The prosthetics department would set me up with, obviously, with a nice uh, prosthetic breasts. They would set some, it'd set you up with a wig, everything to make you feel who you are. They will do that, the VA. I think that's a fabulous thing for our transgender vets, whether they're male to female, female to male, and they even provide the hormone therapy. So I'm glad that they do that. Um, I know that many, I had at least, since I moved here, I've seen more trans vets here than in Florida. I remember only seeing one over there, very tall woman. Um, but I saw her, just amazing how it went over time and she developed, nicely. I remember she male to female. At first, she still looked like a man, but she went up and she was um, signing out of her appointment, and someone called her sir, and she was very clear to them, no, please call me ma'am. And it was cool to see that change. It was amazing, like you said, Lena. Um, and that was in Florida, where we've already talked. Um, you're still with glitter, so you have glitter on your feet. I've been doing. I found this eyeshadow palette I have lately. I had like about 10 colors of eyeshadow, and I've been mixing it with my normal palette. Um, but that other one has glitter in it, so I've been trying to so I can put glitter on my eyeshadow when I do my videos. I'm trying to do just a little hints of like just a little bit more, but not too much. So, like I said, remember with makeup, less is more. Um, my eyeshadow, I try to put enough there so it's noticeable, but not go overboard. At times, I would, when I first started, my wings were coming out like way out here, so I would do the eyeshadow to match the wings. It was very, very exaggerated. Alice, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be myself. Um, when most of my videos when I come on here, I don't even have a script or a topic to talk about. I try to do, like I've said on my channel, Tuesdays is always Transition Tuesday. And you can see I have my trans flag here. Um, and I like doing that so I can give my updates. I don't know. I may change it to where I'm doing it. I don't know if I should go monthly or bi-weekly updates, or should I just keep doing weekly updates? I think it's kind of fun to do the weekly, but I don't know if people are getting bored of it. I'm trying to, figure out what changes need to be done um, to, uh, change the channel. Like I think the Saturday videos when I was doing Survival Saturday uh, wasn't getting as many hits as if I do a live stream. So yes, I will do a live stream, but maybe sometimes I'll include a Survival Saturday video here and there. Thank you. Okay, I like that, Lena. Yeah, I'm liking your opinion on that. Yeah, I think the weekly updates are good because, I mean, like at first it was weird just to see that, very subtle changes. You see the skin softening and, a couple little things here and there, but all of a sudden when certain things and then all of a sudden, um, like, like say when obviously with breast development, when that started, I remember the first time I started transitioning. Oh boy, I mean, it was quick. Um, yeah, that's really why I do it a lot, Lena. You're right. I find it like a video journal, and it's not stored directly in my computer. It's stored on someone else's drive. And because I delete the so it doesn't take up too much storage space on my computer. One of these days, I'm gonna have to get like a big 4 terabyte drive, and then start storing them on there, and go back and I can download them into there, um, and keep them in there. Um, the newest thing I have, I've been trying to build my desktop, and I ordered a little Chrome box, and you know this Chrome box for some reason is not staying on, and I bought it. First of all, it didn't come with a cord, so I had to go buy a cord. So I may turn around and buy another one. This one was $40, so I can get it fixed. I can always get another one for their Chrome stuff is inexpensive, but it's not cheap. It works well. It's inexpensive. You spend less than most other computers, and they last well, and their firewalls are excellent. Yes, that's in my other goals, is to inspire other people. Um, it's like I said, it's a journal. It is a way to inspire other people. I like to give them tips about staying safe with hormone therapy. I know there's people out there that, and actually, there's been like some YouTubers I know have been, you know, on here for a very long time on their platform, but they've actually went and got their hormones from outside sources. And I don't encourage anybody to do that. I say it in every single one of my videos, like basically almost like like a warning label, because I don't want anybody to do it without seeing a doctor. Um, it took me a lot to, you know, my friend from California bought me all those clothes. She's the one that really told me, well, maybe there's a female inside of you, and I told her, no, 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 no. Then I had another friend kind of hinted to me because she knows cross-dressing, um, and then I would use another name, and then she asked me, do you use a different name when you're cross-dressing? I'm like, well, yeah. And she asked me that, and I told her it was a female name, and she told me, she's all, honey, you're trans. You want to be a woman. You're not gonna dress as a woman, make a woman, start using a woman's name. If you want especially that's the fact that you want to be one. And I really started. Then is when I started deciding to go to a therapist. Went to a therapist and really broke down my early life. And it's amazing how much a gender therapist can find inside of you that really tells you, hey, you are a woman. My friends from Alabama, the non-trans. Oh, so you don't talk to her? Yes, I had very understanding people. And I know I've said it before. Like my ex and I were already splitting up, actually we were already kind of split up. We were just living on different ends of the house, but it she she was really against it, and I found that strange with how liberal she was. She was hardcore Democrat. Um, had to watch Rachel Maddow show every Monday or every day when Rachel was on every day. Then when it went to Mondays, was straight to watch Rachel on Mondays, and 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 she knew a lot of people that were from the entire community. But when she found out that I was cross dressing, it was just like boom. It was an atomic bomb in the house, just blew up. But then I met another friend at work, and she was about to get married to her wife, um, and probably no big deal. I mean, we were already splitting up, and then I started. I had to change my life. She already wanted me out of the house. That's why I was on the other side of the house. So and so eventually, I started searching a way to move, and I had been wanting to come this way, and it happened. I got a job out here, and it took me a year to move out here. I kept postponing the move because, and she did. Then in the end, she says I abandoned everything. So that's too much to get into because my luck should probably run into this video somewhere. Okay, I get it, Dallas. But yeah, back to the topic at hand here. I don't know. Friday night we can. I don't know what topic we can talk about. I'm gonna probably have a casual outfit on. I'm trying to think of what to wear when I go out that day. Of course, I'll have my. You guys know I love my hoop earrings. That's my biggest thing. These are my. I think. No, I have one set of hoop earrings that's matte. So you guys have probably seen them. They're my gold ones. They're thicker and well, you need to contact her again, Alice. We all have friends we think of, and if we don't contact them, who's to say they're not going to, accept us or, say they don't miss us, So I'm trying to find something pretty casual and so I can go out just in public, I know I wear my boots, and because usually when I go out in public, I go out in those. But I'm trying to think what top I'll wear. And I'll probably usually just do jeans, make it kind of casual. Um, and I'm trying to figure out what top. Um, I'm gonna go, like I said, to the Trans Resource Center, see what it's like there, see what the people are like there. Um, and just say hello and see what they offer and stuff. Um, then I'm gonna not much to do, I'm gonna go out and hang out anywhere. Then I'll come back for a couple of hours, and then I can maybe I'll do my stream around like 5 or 6, like it was today, because I don't work Fridays now. Now I have 3-day weekends. Every weekend I work. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, and then the next week it's July 4th, so I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's what's awesome. We can do 4 live streams if we wanted to, but everybody will be out for July 4th probably. So there'll probably be a ton of fireworks here. That people are already shooting off fireworks. I didn't know how New Mexico would be about that. Florida people were the same. So as usual, we have a good conversation between us three. And you two are like great to have on here. Um, give you a little about one of these too. That's for both of you. Um, I just want to check my. I'm checking here. I always like to check my YouTube studio. Kind of. It just gives me it kind of tracks like how many people have watched my videos in the past 48 hours, how many subscribers I have. Um, well, do you have a direct email for her? Do you have a phone number you can text her at? Do you have anything like that? I mean, you have to try. A long time ago, I have a story, a pretty cool story, when the internet was still, and this is how old the story is, okay? The internet was still dialed up. I think that's when it just gone where it was unlimited, like 3 minutes. And so one night I was on AOL, and uh, back then you used to have like the search function where you could see if people had AOL accounts. And I went on there, and I used to work at SeaWorld, and I one night I'm like sitting there, and I looked someone up I used to date there, and I hadn't seen her in years. And I found a name and lived in about the same part of Los Angeles um, that she lived in, and I I sent a message. I wrote a random email to this person, and I said, "Look," I said, "My name is so and so. If I'm looking for a person with this name. If it's you, well, please feel free to call me or write me an email back, and or if it's not you, just forget about it." Um, lo and behold, I'm sitting there for about an hour still on the internet, and when I get this, "You've got mail," and it was her. And we started talking on the phone. We stayed on the phone overnight. You wouldn't believe it. And this is when we still were on phones at home, like wired to the wall phones. And we stayed on the phone overnight, and we started dating again. Well, I'm sure she would, Alice, I'm sure she would love to talk to you. Just be, be yourself, be subtle. Just, "Hi, I don't know what your friend's name is. It's me, Alice. I'd like to talk to you. How are you doing?" Um, and you know what's funny, Lena? That movie was out in theaters when that happened. So it was kind of funny. It kind of went with the theme of the movie, because I was like telling someone the story at that time. I used to coach swimming, and I was telling one of my swim parents, and sure enough, they were like, "Oh, that's just like the movie in the theater." But I don't know how she would take it now if I told her I was trans. Actually, I think she would be very accepting. Her sister's lesbian, so and was at that time, because we started dating again. I remember going up to meet her because she lived in the Los Angeles area, and yeah, Alice. just be patient with people. I know I have friends that, you know, they'll contact someone via text, and I have some friends that are horrible at responding. I have one friend, and I'll send her a text today, and a week later she'll be, you know, texting back to me. Um, and um, so, you know, while another friend of mine wanted to become friends with her, and but um, they couldn't. You know, my other friend, she's just not patient with that, and before having to wait for a reply. But it's always just be patient. So you know, because you can't hurry things up, whether it's friends or what. It's a friendship. You don't want to lose it because you're gonna push things too much. Elvis, I tell you what you should do is one of your first videos and maybe put videos of your race. You you know, someone film it, and that way you know you don't have to show your face. But Lena, another thing I want to go get, you know, going on the fashion thing, for more jewelry. This set of hoops, I bought it at Walmart, and it's like several style, it's several sizes of hoops from. I think there's one larger size, but I tend to wear this one more because I leave it right on the sink. But I have a larger size, but I want to go get the same set in gold because I'm always wearing the like stainless steel slash white gold type. I think they're probably stainless steel. I'm not, or sterling silver. But I'm at Walmart, so I want to go get another set. They're like five something. And then, like I said, I have my big hoops. Then I also have another set that goes from small to big, and those are in each. You know, like each size has a different color of the rainbow. So they're really cool because it came in Pride colors. So I found a lot of Pride stuff on Temu. Pride stuff and all these lights I have up here. I always get this backwards. These right here, I got all those on Temu. Well, just keep it like that. Just keep, you know, don't be revealing her secrets to, you know, random places, to, you know, to people on YouTube. You need to keep it between you and her, and then if you guys want to talk about it, talk about them. You know, she'll, if she, you know, wants to talk to other people. Yeah, I have a friend like that. We go to each other when we need to talk. Her hair's a little tangled up. Um, you guys like it straight like that, or do you like it behind the ears? Give me your opinion. Behind the ear, or just kind of straight down? Well, I can do like a little look like this, where I can pull out a bang. Still show the ear, but have it down on the front. I like playing with it. I can do it up even. I kind of like right now how it looks this way. So, Lena, what do you think? Hair like this? Okay, so yeah, the reason I like to show my ears is to show my earrings, really. So a lot of times what I'll do is maybe show one side and this wig can really like vary its style. You know, I can do this. I can also sometimes bring down the bangs in front of the ears kind of type of thing. I've actually done, I think I did this one in one video. I actually did it with a ponytail. Yeah, I love doing earrings. Um, I do have some dangly earrings. I have two sets of them. One are actually, you know, they dangle and then they have a little alien head. But the alien heads are actually pretty big. And I have dangly ones and they have a wolf face, but they're like rainbow colors around it, kind of like a mystic type of look to them. So I haven't worn those. I haven't worn dangly earrings. And then I have these little flat ones that are back here. I'll usually wear like two hoops on most of my videos, but like right now I've been doing the front hoop and the back flat one. It's black, and I do that to kind of I just so I don't pick it out all the time. You know, um, actually those have healed pretty good because that was my second one. Second piercing, I did them myself, but you guys know that. And so uh, they finally healed really well. I know one of them, first time I pierced it that day, it hurt so much. It was like, it was so high, it went up into the cartilage. Oh my goodness, that hurt. See, there's a third person in here. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. You're on with two of my subscribers, Lena Mystic Mama and Alice. Someone. So you're saying what would I do if someone anonymously sent me earrings? Well, first of all, they'd have to have my address, so I'd be kind of have to figure it out who it was. And nobody on this channel knows my address, so. I'm sorry if I look upward. I have a neighbor that like every day he's walking around his apartment stomping. I don't know what he does up there. I know it's a he. But I've hardly ever seen him. I don't know if he's anxious or what. I wonder if I'm having internet. I was just saying that I don't know about my neighbor upstairs. He's like, I don't know if he's anxious or what. He just keeps walking around. You can hear him walk around his apartment making noise. Lane, I think you're just ignoring me. I know you wouldn't. I'm just messing with you. Um, wow, 2 hour mark. Let's go to 2.5, and then we'll log off. Um, then I'll have to cook something and or shower and cook. I know, I know. You're usually one of the between you and Alice. You two are always the first on here. I'm hoping Saturday to have a bigger. I mean, not that I don't want you in there. I mean, I hope the fact that it's like a cosplay thing, more people have seen it, and will come on and talk. You know, that's why I try to attach more hashtags to it. Look, we just got a fourth person. Hello and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. You're on Jules 5T1. Ladies, what do you think? I'm thinking of adding a little bit on the title to my uh, channel. I was going to call it Jules Treasures, and in the parentheses, call it Area 5T1. Area 51. Oh, I know, Alice. You're always waiting when when I use StreamYard. I always find you there first. Already logged into it. Yes, and you know it's funny you say that, Lena. Of course, you know with your name, Mystic Mama. There, um, when I went to San Diego this past week, my friend that I went with, she wanted to look for haunted houses or if I knew of any haunted places. And one popular place that is haunted there, I think the story has to do with her losing a baby, would be the or wanting to abort her baby was the Hotel del Coronado. They say that the lady's ghost is still seen around the Hotel Del, and it's a pretty cool place. It's a beautiful hotel. It's historic. They filmed a lot of movies in it. I mean, I remember even when I worked at SeaWorld, they even filmed Baywatch, and they filmed it. Part of the story was based in there, having to do with the ghost. It's a beautiful hotel. It's right on the beach, and it does have the ghost story. In fact, people always want to rent the room that supposedly that the story happened in. They always want to rent that room out. So what the hotel management does is they've renumbered the rooms like 4 different times. A friend of mine and I at one point to were able to figure out which room it would have been, and we wanted to rent it for Halloween, but usually you have to rent it years ahead of time. There's also another place called the Whaley House there in San Diego, which is a haunted house. And my friends and I went there. One of my friends actually got possessed. Just started screaming all this gibberish and sat down, all kinds of weird movements, and then started chasing all of us. And then in Los Angeles, uh, I used to go to my cousin's house. They lived in Glendale, and Glendale's actually a location. Um, yeah, everything's okay with him now. It was just one of those things. Uh, and Glendale's a location of a cemetery, a national park, a memorial park called Forest Lawn. And Forest Lawn is very, very famous because a lot of celebrities have been buried there or their ashes are there. Um, my mom's twin sister, her ashes are there. And my cousins and I used to always go check out, different uh, memorials around. Walt Disney's ashes are there. So no matter how much you hear about him being cryogenically frozen, he's not. His ashes are in Forest Lawn. If you look it up, that their story is made up. Look it up on Snopes. Look it up. I think even just any good history book will tell you he's not. There's no cryogenic uh, body part of Disney being frozen. A cousin of mine and I used to go there sometimes and take the back way and go up in at night, which is can be kind of scary in there because they have a lot of mausoleums, stuff like that. On top of that, there's a lot of security because of all these celebrities. Yes, I am debugging conspiracies because nope, he's not cryogenically frozen. He is at Forest Lawn. Uh, yeah, I could probably do something like that. I could debunk stuff. Um, I have seen it's amazing some of the stuff I see sometimes. Then you can Michael Jackson's body is located there too. I since he passed, I mean, I wasn't young when that happened. That happened years back. Um, I was in like my 40s, so it's been plenty of time. But his remains are there. So Forest Lawn is a very uh, nice memorial park. But it does have a lot of famous people in there. There's a lot of famous baseball players and stuff. Uh, but I remember finding Walt Disney's uh, tomb there. So yeah, there'll be haunted places everywhere. Like me, what I want to do is take a trip down to Roswell. I want to check out all the little alien museums. There's all kinds of little, museums that people have made. The town's marketing the alien thing because obviously it helps their economy. It's a very small town. I've been through it once, um, and um, it but it helps their economy out. And uh, they do tours. You can go visit the crash site. So I think that's cool. I want to go see it sometime. That road's kind of we were born by what was it? I came and took a class with Department of Homeland Security here. That's how I discovered New Mexico. And basically, what it was is the teachers told us, "Don't drive that road at night," and we drove there at night. Anyways, they're like warning us, about things that can happen there. Arizona, and at night they say not to. Well, when okay, that sounds like fun. I have a lot of uncles that say they've witnessed, well, which actually I have myself witnessed UFOs. Um, Kind of a funny story. Uh, I don't know how I mentioned aliens at work one time to my coworker, to my RN, and this was still in Florida. And she's all, oh, and she goes, I said, I actually saw one last night. I told her, and she goes, you know what, Julian, I've seen one. Oh, gosh, just gave up my, you just know my dead name. So she said, Jules, I, I've seen one in the past before. She's all, why don't you draw yours? Draw mine. And we drew them, and we didn't show each other. We turned around and handed each other the papers, and they were the exact same drawing. And I think she saw hers in Colorado. I Yeah, I totally believe in them. Think about it, Mystic Mama here. Just think about our. We live in one galaxy of how many galaxies out in the universe, and we're one little solar system in this huge galaxy, and our planet happens to be 93 million miles away from it. Just to give the right temperature to, have life on it. Now think about it. If you look at it, and why with these billions of stars that are out there, why wouldn't there be another planet similar? And that's my way of thinking, because the odds are in their favor. Thank you, Alice. Um, so one of the big things I look at it is those odds are really, really high that there could be another planet, other life out there. That other, there could be multiple planets. And then I look at it this way: you can have some that'll be more advanced than us, way more advanced than us, and others that'll be less advanced than us. So, because life is probably all ever, evolving through time and space. So, and we may never get to figure that out. I've encountered that one that I saw, and I think the thing that got me that was most amazed is that I told my RN, and we both drew what we had seen, and it was just the fact that it was the exact same object. And we lived in different cities there in Florida. In fact, there were even different counties, but they were close by each other. And then uh, you know it was amazing. I found it amazing. Oh, that'll be cool to smoke some barbecue. Yeah, like you said, it was pretty crazy because these are, and like I said, I don't know if she was from Colorado. She may have seen it in Colorado. So I mean, the fact that I saw it in Florida, she saw it in Colorado, and then moved out there and we met. I think that was crazy. I might what I might do with my wig this weekend. Maybe I'll do a ponytail this weekend. Try something different. I like how I did it right now. It's got one ear behind, and then this side's come out really straight, nice and long. I need to get a. I need to get maybe a brown one like this. We got 4 people in here, and we got 2 sleepers, I think. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We got about. Yeah, my blonde wig actually has bangs, but I tend to wear them off to the side. Uh, One of the things I do, I tend to come them off to the side because I like to, show my eye makeup and the especially my wings. But I know, like when we do live streams, I wear my glasses because I have I need them to be able to read your guys' messages. I'm that blind. I'm getting old. Um, but yeah, most of the time I just have to use them for that. I wear them all the time at work, but the ones I wear at work, yeah, yeah. When the wigs I started off with, the first one was um, I started off with a purple one. That was my first one, all purple, and then that one got thrown away by the ex, and I bought a new one. Um, then I've also let's see, I've got my black, purple, and pink. I've got this one. I've had a full black one before in the past, and that one got thrown away, obviously. And then I got my blonde one, and I really like my blonde one, but they're different styles. Um, and what I tend to do is change it up for a while. Like my blonde one I'd been wearing for a bit, and I know I'd been getting a lot of hits with that. I don't know if that changed it up a bit or what. And then I came back to the black one. And then obviously I got my unicorn one. That's my little rainbow one. I like that one. That one's for fun. I like having fun with it. Like I said, I'll do it with the swimsuit for next. I'll do that for Transition Tuesday next week. Um, excuse me. Maybe I'll do it for the 4th. How about that for the 4th? I can do that swimsuit with shorts. And then I have my black purple. I have a gray one that a friend gave me, and she had bought it for Halloween one time. It's a Game of Thrones one for Khaleesi, but that thing's falling apart. I can't even bring the hair down. If I try to comb it, the hairs start coming right off of it. Yeah, I understood what you said there, Lena. I think that would be totally cool too. I'll do it that. So you're saying, how are you saying that, Alice, that only black and blonde look good on me, uh, or that only on, like, I mean, only, I don't know, how, it sounds kind of confusing. So you're saying I should only wear the blonde or the black, none of the others? Or you're saying that only I look good with blonde or black hair? Yeah, so I promise you that July 4th, Lena, I will do that. My little fish scale swimsuit, I will wear shorts with it. Um, I will do a live stream. We can, I mean, I slammed down my keyboard like that. I was just trying to move my stuff because all of a sudden my screen went black and I was like, where'd the girls go? Um, okay, I get what you're saying. Yes, I know they look more natural, but Alice, sometimes the girls really just gotta have fun, and that's why I bought all the other colored ones. And I'll probably have more colored ones to come. There's a black, red, and white one I want. And black, red, and white are my triathlon colors, so that's what I want. I don't know if you guys are hearing it in the background. Fireworks. Um, I guess they're legal to buy here, so people go buy them and shoot them off in the middle of the week. Some people got to work. I want a brown one, just like this one, but in brown. Maybe even a blonde one. I think long blonde hair would look good. And then, because I was just looking it up, this one's an Amazon. Oh, and I have my auburn one that's a ombre style wig. Everyone, welcome to the stream. I see more of you in here that are quiet. Let's see.